Okay, welcome to URoute. So you're a new asset-based carrier in our system, and I know you're excited to connect with shippers and start receiving direct shipper and brokerage freight on URoute. And we're going to walk you through the three main steps that it is to make those connections. But we also want to make sure that you understand that URoute is a free dispatching, free trucking software for you to use for all your business. Not only loads that you get tendered freight through URoute, but you can dispatch all of your freight using our free dispatch software. And you're going to see very quickly how robust that is. But before we get into that, let's make sure we get you connected to your shipper. I know that's what you want, and to start receiving those opportunities for tenders and bids and what have you. So there's three main things we need to do to get you connected to shippers. And the first is make sure that your profile has equipment in it. That's done at the time of signing up, but it's good to check. So you go account settings, company profile, and the different elements of your profile, you're going to come down to freight equipment owned. So this is one of the elements that's going to determine which shippers you can connect to. So you're only going to find shippers that have freight that is either for a 53-foot dry van, or power only. So your equipment is set, that's what you haul. And the next thing you're going to want to make sure is that you have lanes set up. So there's three things that are going to make that connection. One, you're going to have the right equipment type. Two, you're going to have the right lanes, meaning that if you're an intra-Michigan carrier, you're not going to want to get opportunities or find shippers that are in California. So it's very important that you set up your lanes properly to see the opportunities and connect with the shippers that are relevant to the freight you want to haul. And the third thing is shipment type. So if you're a truckload shipper, you're not going to want to see LTL opportunities. So those are the three things. So the next step is to click Manage Lanes. And again, we're based in Detroit. So we're going to say our origin is Michigan. We're going to leave USA as the destination country. And we do go to all 50 states in Michigan, so we can leave that as all. But let's say we just wanted to see intra-Michigan freight. We would select Michigan again, add lane, and you can see it's going to add that one lane. Now, if we only wanted to see freight from Michigan to Ohio and back, very simple. You just make that selection, click Add Round Trip, and then you're going to see it's going to add Michigan to Ohio and Ohio to Michigan. But like I said, we want to see Michigan to all 50 states in the U.S. We don't go to Canada. If we went to Canada, we would select Canada. And then you see your state drop downs are different. But we're going to stay in the U.S. We want to go to all 50 states, and we want to see all freight returning back to Michigan. That's why I click this Add Round Trip button and click Add Lane. The system is processing. It's going to take a little bit of time, and then you'll have your results populated and how many pages of results. You're now ready because you have the equipment in your profile. You have your lane set up, and you indicated in your profile that you're also looking for truckloads. You can now go to connections, and we want to search for shippers. And if you have it indicated in your preferences that you want to see brokerage freight as well, you'll see it. If you only want to see shipper freight, you have that brokerage option turned off, then you're only going to find shippers in the system. So yes, we're going to use our profile. Yes, we want to search for shippers. Begin search. And the system's going to run through and populate all of the shippers that match your profile. And you can simply click on the ones that make sense, or you can search directly for the shipper you want, and then click as many of those as you want at one time, and click Send. Now keep in mind, that's sending those requests to the shippers. It is up to that shipper to approve you into their network. And then once you're in that network, you're going to see all the opportunities from that shipper that match both your equipment type and your lane preferences. We hope you find a ton of freight on URoute. That's your quick setup. Please check out all of our videos. Again, we have a free software for trucking companies that is very robust. It's going to allow you to invoice your customers, settle your drivers, deduct your drivers, all sorts of reports and analytics. So check out that free software. It's an amazing tool. It's on par with any system, that's out there for sale today. And again, we charge shippers, and we want to offer this to carriers for free. So check it out. If you're a small carrier, a mid-sized carrier, and you're currently not using a TMS, this is going to be of great value to you. So make sure to check out all the videos, and we look forward to servicing you. Take care.